Hey everyone! So, as you can see, I'm at the new stage area of Sea of Stars, and doesn't this place remind you of an arcade? Anyway, our two mid-patch banners, Starbound Road and Run Into Night Shockwave, both have outfits that are made for this stage. But what if you don't want to pull? Or you went all out on the 5 star? They do release these really late, right? And it's almost time for the next patch. So, in case you don't want to pull on those banners, but you would still like some outfits for the stage and for the play area, I have some outfits here that I made without using any pieces from any of the current banners. So, enjoy the video. So, the first outfit. Isn't she so cool and so cute? When Infold gave us this hammer, I really thought they would give us a mini game to go along with it, like sooner or later. They added this new area, but no arcade. Still holding out hope though. So, yeah, I made her based on the music play area because it does look like an arcade and she looks like someone who goes there, right? Or maybe she's a fan and this hammer is a merch. I mean, look at it. It doesn't look like it's gonna hurt anyone. So, for this outfit, um, the Tide of Tears hair. When I was testing out the dyes on this hair, I knew this would be so cool um, for futuristic neon cyberpunk looks, and yeah, the new Sea of Stars area fits that bill exactly. So yeah, I used the Tide of Tears base hair, but I did dye it. It is this palette. So yeah, and this hair dyes a bit unpredictably because it does have these different color strands and you can't control how they look. But I do like how this one looks. And this kind of neon hair, like, it wouldn't go with regular fits. Yeah, so kind of a Harajuku vibe. And yeah, the rest of the outfit I kept pretty casual since it is supposed to be casual. So the top, it's okay, I'm in the dyeing menu, so it's not showing. So this is a free top, a 3 star, and I have 7 of them. So I assume it's from the Scamomatic. But since this is a 3 star, it won't cost your entire life savings. These drop pretty quickly. The bottoms, yeah, for the bottom, I used this skirt from the outfit Pink Bunny, which was one of the heartfelt gifts that we received. I think it was the first batch, and they reran in version 1.5. So there's no way to get these now, but Infold might bring them back in the future, and if not, you can switch it out with other skirts. Like, yeah, this is either from the permanent banner or the Scamomatic, I'm not sure, but like we have other short skirts, like a lot of these work. uh like this one, this is from Marquez's store. Like, yeah, this works really well, maybe even better. So yeah, I just wanted to use this skirt. For the socks, I used Gentle Blossom Serenity, which is from Spring Bloom Enchantment, the ability outfit in Serenity Island. So I thought these looked like leg warmers. So at first, I tried out many different shoes. So uh, they were more visible at first, but then I changed the shoes. But they're still peeking out a bit, and I think they're very cute. And I only used free dyes here. For the shoes, I used Meteor Wishes from Momorain Starry Colors, which is the evolution, I think, of Momorain, which was also a heartfelt gift outfit. So this was also free, and I did use all free colors. Yeah, I don't really get to use them because with the normal outfits I make, these shoes don't make sense, but here it does. For the hair accessories, I used these from Nightlight Whispers Distant Flower, which is the glow up version of Nightlight Whispers. So, yeah, this was the 4 star that came with Tide of Tears. And yeah, I think it looks cute even though she doesn't have any twin tails. It attaches to two sides of her hair, and normally it wouldn't work with this hair, but in this case I think it does. It adds to the cuteness factor. And for the headwear I used Meadow's Wish, which is a free headband. And okay, I have 10 of them. Definitely. Yeah, this is one of the 3-star items you get from the permanent or the limited banner pulls. For the earrings, I used Priscilla Allure. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's probably the name of a kind of mushroom. So these were in the Starlit shop last patch, or was it the patch before? I'm pretty sure it was last patch, the mushroom themed one. So you can switch them out if you don't like these. I thought they were so cute, even though they don't really match. I mean, do they have to? If they matched, they would get lost in her hair and you wouldn't be able to see. And for the neckwear, I used this Starlit Encounter from the outfit Star Memory, the star collecting outfit, and I did dye it in free colors. So yeah, this is also something cute that I thought she would wear. And for the bracelet, I used okay, yeah. So woven memories from dancing season. This is the final gift Miss Bai gives you. I mean, it doesn't really go with the rest of the outfit that much, but it does match her earrings. So I thought she should have something else that's matching. And for the choker, I used this from Spring Bloom Enchantment again. I love these chokers so much. So I dyed only a little bit of it. Just, you know, I kept the pink. I just dyed this part, this light blue, and the hardware, I dyed it rose gold. So these are all free colors. For the gloves, I used the Nightlight Whispers gloves and the glow up version of it. So this is the original, which I thought worked. I didn't need to dye it, but then I did dye it just to tie it in with the shoes a bit more. So yeah, if you don't like dye, you can just remove it. This also works. And for the handheld, of course, the hammer. We need a game we can play with the hammer. Come on, Infold, please. Okay, for the makeup, for the base makeup, I used honey frosting, which is something you can buy from Teamies. Upstream heartache. So, okay, this was from the Tide of Tears banner because these eyebrows do have a glitter here, and I thought that looked nice. For the eyelashes, I also used the lashes from Tide of Tears, the lenses from Tide of Tears. For lipstick, I went with Lush Berry, something you can get from Teamies. And I'm using Twilight Reflection, so here she is. I will do a preview of all the other skin tones, so here she is in Passionate Banquet, Nikki's base skin tone, Moonlit Snow. I did use some Eureka, so for head I used Sweet Candy. For the hands Eureka I used Afterglow, and for the feet Eureka Sweet Candy again. And I only used Afterglow here because I had it in pink. It had to match. So yeah, here she is in the Sea of Stars. I really wish there was a way to use the hammer. If we can plunge in these tiles, why not let us use the hammer here? This next look is supposed to be an idol without using any of the idol banner pieces. So when I saw, okay, since I have the hair, I will show you this hair. So this is from Starry Nocturne. I saw this hair and I thought this hair that we have in game for free looked very much like it. So I had to make an outfit around it. I initially wanted to go with Nightlight Whispers, so yeah, this was the initial plan. I did dye it. I dyed a bunch of different versions of it. So there was this one and then this one. I tried this with different outerwear, but nothing looked right to me until I tried on the dress Nikki starts with, Perfect Start, and in this case it was perfect. look at this one. Doesn't she look like an idol? Maybe a trainee, maybe an idol who's still in high school. Or, I mean, they do use those cool uniform-ish looks even if they're not in school. I dyed Nikki's starting dress with all three colors, so this look, except for the makeup, this entire outfit is free. So this hair, okay, let me back out since it's not dyeable. This hair is probably from Marquez's boutique. I do know it's free, I just don't know where it's from. And the dress is what Nikki starts with, dyed in free colors. The shoes are from Blossoming Future, which you can obtain for free right now. And I didn't dye it, I just left it because it worked. And for the hair accessory, I used Celestial Descent from Sea of Stars. Now, okay, Sea of Stars Reverie. So this is one of the evolutions, maybe the first one, but okay. This is free, but I don't remember unlocking this palette. But I had it unlocked and I used this color. So this is not free, but okay, this is what it normally looks like. Uh, I used this color bit because it looked the best to me, but okay, these two are free, and if you don't want to unlock and spend your currency, just switch it out to these or these. Like, yeah, these also match. Since I had it unlocked, I wanted to use the lighter blue. For the headwear, I used this from Fairy Tale Swan from the permanent banner, and I dyed it using three colors. For the earrings, I used Heart Lake Ripples from the Sea of Stars, Heart of Infinity, and also dyed in three colors. So this is the evolved or glowed up version of the dress. I think this is the glow up. It is free still. For the choker, I used this from the fireworks set, and you can get this as soon as you start the fireworks silent quest line. So yeah, it was originally red. I just dyed it using three colors to match. So yeah, as I said, I tried many different outfits. So that this is a remnant from that. I used these gloves. I mean, it looks fine without the gloves as well, but I kept them because they're free, and it does add a little bit. Like this part peeks through, and you can see a tiny bit of that here. So I thought, okay, maybe it looked nice. So this is also from Blossoming Future. And I did give her these rings from Crystal Combs, the permanent banner purification outfit, and she does wear them on both hands. If that bothers you, just remove them. I do wish we had the option to choose like one hand or both, and if one hand, which one? Again, a remnant from the past dress, but I kept it because yes, you can see a tiny bit, but at least you can still see. So yeah, the arm decoration from Midnight Gleam. Now this was a free outfit that we could get in version 1.7. The Tide of Tears, the Blue Tears season. So if you don't have this, if you joined after, like, yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference. She still looks fine. And I did give her Eureka because I thought, they added to the look. So I used First Snow Head as the Eureka because I thought not only did they go with the entire look, the snowflakes, Nikki's dress also has these snowflake motifs. So yeah, they work really well. And these stars from the Fairy Tale Swan headwear, they also kind of look like snowflakes. I mean, maybe. And for hands, I used Moonlit Ode. If you don't want to, you can. The code doesn't copy Eureka anyway. These are just what I use. For the base makeup, I used Rosy Shadows, which is from the permanent banner, and yeah, I think it works really well with her look. For the eyebrows, okay, I used returning crane. So this was a makeup set you could purchase in dancing season from the store with diamonds. So yeah, for the lashes, I used a Wear Tears lead from Tide of Tears because these are so long. And for the contact lenses, I used Crystal Stream. So these were also part of the makeup set that I bought from the store that these eyebrows came with. And for the lips, I used Brimming Memories from Tide of Tears. Now, if you don't own the makeup, you can easily switch them out. The Sea of Stars makeup would also work. I don't have them crafted, but yeah, and there's the Silver Gale makeup, which also has glittery lips. So yeah, you could use those. Now, I didn't apply a skin tone, so here she is in Nikki's base skin tone. Moonlit Snow, Twilight Reflections, and Passionate Banquet. And here's a close up with the makeup. I think it works with all of the skin tones. And here she is. Doesn't she look like she belongs on the stage? Yeah. So, this next outfit is kind of inspired by the evolution of Counterflow Concerto. So, yes, looks nothing like it, but inspired. Okay. So, I think she's part of an idol group, part of a group. So, she's not a solo artist. So, that was the concept. I did have the mermaid top, and I, yeah, had a bunch of dice for it unlocked. So, here. I think all the dyes I used are from this palette 6. So I don't have the mermaid set completed. I don't have access to any other palettes below. So yeah, I used palette 6, and I did use this skirt from Blossoming Future, which you can get for free right now. And yeah, so I think these two work really well together now. I really wanted to give her an outerwear, and I did not have anything that would actually work. So instead, I gave her this cape, which is here, a back piece. This came with Meadow Symphony, the animal inviting outfit. Now, you might say this ruins the look. So if you think that, just remove it. No, I don't know. For some reason, the fact that these seashells here were blue and I couldn't change that, because if I did, this entire part would be a different color. I didn't like that. I wanted them to be golden, so I had to hide them. I don't know. And I feel like this is something an idol would wear. Maybe it would be a bit longer, but yeah. If the color bothers you, you can change it. I used free colors and I did try other free colors. They do look nice. I just went with this. And like you can make it blue or this blue. Yeah. For the hair, I used the hair from the dragon banner. I feel like yeah, this hair I don't really get much use out of. I pulled for the dragon, actually, like the dragon riding, not the pieces really. And this is a nice hair, but it's not that versatile. So when I tested out the pieces for this hair, I did see that it would get completely tucked in with these hats, and I also thought that this hat would go with an idol outfit. So yeah, that's how this came to be. So this hair isn't dyed. This is the glow up version of the hair. I don't have the evolution. And let me show you the hat. So this is from Bubbly Voyage, the default floating outfit you get as soon as you start the game now. Yeah, before you had to craft it, now you just start with it. So yeah, this is what she looks like without, and maybe actually this also works, but uh, yeah, without the hat, I would dye these pieces. Yeah, I wanted her to have the hat and a different look, so yeah. And I did dye this in all three colors, so yeah, the gold here was already part of it. You see, it's such a nice piece, and yeah, I never really used it before. And for the hair accessory, I used Star Haze again from the Sea of Stars, and this time it is from the base version of the outfit, and it's not dyed. So this is how it looks. This is what it looks like. For earrings, I used this light catcher. So this was from a past banner. I think it came with Mistbound Whispers actually. Yeah, so this was a deep echo piece from Mistbound Whispers, and come on, look how reflective it is. I thought this was perfect for an idol outfit. Now, if you don't have this, like plenty of other earrings would work. The crystal combs ones would work really nicely, I think. These from Wind of Purity, the default purification outfit. Yeah, we have lots of different earrings that would work. I just really wanted to use this one. For the neckwear, I used this from Lotus Heart Homecoming, so the 4-star that came with the dragon banner. And I don't remember if it's the evolution or the glow up, one of those. I did have the set completed twice by the time I finished Dragon, so yeah. For the bracelet, I used the Star Bell from Sea of Stars Morning Star, which is the glow up version because it glows and it glows a golden color that goes with the rest of her look. For the choker, I used Floral Dewdrop from Spring Bloom Enchantment again. Telling you, Spring Bloom Enchantment is so versatile. Like, it has so many pieces, and especially the choker. So, this is the original, and I think this is the glow up version. Both of them, they work very well for idol looks. For the gloves, I'm using Prelude Overture from Blossoming Future again. Oh, I'm also using the Blossoming Future shoes here. And yeah, for the pendant, Blossoming Future. Yeah, I didn't dye it, just left it because silver is such a versatile color. And I already showed you the back piece. The crystal comb string, again, rings, because it goes on both hands. And the makeup, I feel like brings this look together. So for the base makeup, I use Snow Nocturne. This is from the Mermaid banner. You can use any other glittery makeup you have in case you don't have that. If you have the Enchanted Encounter makeup, that would also work. If you have the makeup from the current 5-star banner, that would also work. Yeah, just any sparkly makeup, or if you don't have that, that's fine too. I find that Rosy Sunset always works because it gives her this rosy glow and it works with every skin tone. For the eyebrows, I used Delicate Moonlight, Silent Snowfall for the lashes. These are from the permanent banner. Fox Shadow for the lenses, and these are lenses you can buy from Teamies, and I overuse them. Look how good it looks with all the gold in her outfit. I used Pink Cloud for the lipstick, also from Timmy's. And yes, I'm not using any skin tone, so this is Nikki's base skin tone. Moonlit Snow, Twilight Reflections, Passionate Banquet, and here's a close-up of the makeup. For the Eureka, I do feel like the Eureka adds a lot to this look as well. So I'm using Starlight Head, these stars here, and Starlight Feet here. I don't think the feet Eureka matter as much, but I do like the look of this. So here I am in the sea of stars, and unfortunately, it is daytime. It looks much nicer during nighttime because, yeah, the lights pop more. But yeah, and yeah, the cape color, it looks different in different lighting, and that bothers me. I keep fiddling with it, but I thought this color kind of matched this the bows on her hat. But yeah, you can, yeah, totally change that or remove it. She is on the stage. I think it is the afternoon, and see, she already looks so much better. Almost nighttime. Yes, born for the stage. And the light in the sky that's golden during the night in the sea of stars, and yeah, that looks so nice. And there are these stars here. Yeah, okay. So for this next look, I really wanted to make a Miku inspired look. So I had cloud daydreams and I wanted to. Okay, what is me? Why does the picture look like that? So yeah, I wanted to use the hair. Okay, get tucked into this hat. Um, but I could not make it work for some reason. Then I thought, okay, forget the hair, at least the dress. So yeah, I used the Cloud Daydreams dress, Jade Glint. So this is the glow up version, and it's not all three colors. So I used the entirety of palette 2, and whatever I used from this, or either this or this, the free colors. So just palette 2. And yes, I should be unlocking this palette more because there's so much variety in this. So it goes from blue to purple to even white-ish, like pale pink. Yeah, I mean depends on how the piece dies, but this is such a versatile palette. So anyway, I used that dress because when I saw the evolved version of the Cloud Daydream set, that looked to me like like something an idol would wear. Now I don't have that, but here's the glow up version. And for hair, I went with blossoming feature. Now I did dye it because look at the gradient here and the streak here. So here's the original, which also works really well. So I'm actually still not sure which one I prefer. I keep alternating. The pink works, of course, it's pink. An idol having pink hair makes sense, but I also really like this one. I actually love how this hair dyes, even though we don't have full control over the gradient. I think it makes sense and it's not as random as Counterflow Concerto or Tide of Tears hair. And for the shoes, I used Into Midnight. So this is a free craftable from the set Carnival Ode. Got the sketch for it in a test in game somewhere. I had it. I don't have all the pieces for this, but I had the shoes and I thought yes. And yeah, that's why I gave her the hat because it matched the shoes. I thought of using different socks, so maybe this actually works better. I wanted to use the dragon banner socks, but then I went with fishnets because the Counterflow Concerto outfit has fishnets here. So I was kind of trying to emulate that. Anyway, so yes, I used Guardian's Pack as the headwear. So this is obtainable for free. For the hair accessory, I use crochet butterfly, which is also something. This is something you get from Padbro. Right in front of the stylist guild, there's a girl who's selling some accessories. So this is one of them, and it attaches to the side, which looks nice. And for the earrings, I used Spore Party. These were a pair of earrings you could have seen from the Scarlet shop in the past. for the bracelet, I used this Blessing Nebula. Uh, it matches so nicely with her dress. And for the gloves, Endless Horizon. So these are from Far and Away, the pre-registration gift outfit. So anyone who starts the game gets this, and yeah, these are all free dice. Okay, for the handheld. I used Gentle Guidance, which is an item you get after completing the Serenity Island quest line. Like, you get the sketch for it, and then you can craft it. So, it's for guiding dogs, but I thought glow stick. We don't have them. Yeah, we don't really have glow sticks, but um, I don't know. I thought this looked like that, and the colors kind of match. So yeah, if you don't like it, here she is without it. Maybe she does look better. And there is this piece, Radiant Cheer, in the shop currently for 90 diamonds. I know it's just 90 diamonds, but I still can't decide if I want it. So if you have it, maybe this would look better since it does glow, no? And I did use some Eureka, so I used Rosefall Head and Rose Heart Hands. So I really like the Rose Heart one because, oh, look at this. Yeah, doesn't it look so cute? The Rose Fall, maybe it doesn't matter as much. Would this look better? Rose Heart? Maybe. I mean, it doesn't really matter, so I'll save that. And okay, the skin tone. So I am using Twilight Reflections, so here she is. Passionate Banquet. Nikki's base skin tone. And Moonlit Snow. Here's a close-up of the makeup. And I did not tell you about the makeup. Okay, so I'm using Rosy Sunset, which is free. Delicate Moonlight, also free. Whispering Winds, also free. Now, Momentary Bubbles. Okay, these are from the Mermaid banner. And Lush Berry, free. Here she is. Yeah, now that I think about it, Rose Heart does look better. So here she is on the stage. Come on, she looks perfect on the stage. In this area in general. I think the colors, like, I think she looks better outside wardrobe than inside. And again, it is daytime, but all of these fits would look so much better in nighttime. And yeah, this area in general looks better during nighttime. But isn't she the cutest? And the final look. So this might be the reason why I made this video at all. I will explain. First of all, look at her. Isn't she cool? Yes, I saw the Counterflow Concerto jacket and I thought Dream Chaser. And yeah, so this was the piece we got in version 1.3. We got the outfit Dream Chaser for free. If you started after that, you don't have this. So if that's the case, switch it out with Handsome Silhouette from Marquez. Maybe it even looks better. I just really wanted to use Dream Chaser because a forgotten piece. I rarely use it. And for the hair, I used the cat banner hair. So this is Forever Bond Among Flora. Okay, so this is from the first evolution of the cat banner, and I used this one because it's the black hair with red tips. So this totally reminded me of the Counterflow Concerto hair itself. And yeah, it's not dyed, it's the hair as it comes. And that's the outerwear for the top. I used this top from Adventure Ride, and I'm so glad I pulled for this. And if this pink feels like the pink doesn't really go with the outfit here, So this is all the free, like this one uses all free colors. But I did go with the pink, and it is not the evolution. I don't have the evolution for this, so I used palette 9. Yeah, so I, even though the other one is maybe more cohesive, I really wanted her to have a pink top for some reason. And for the bottom, I used Blossoming Future, the current free outfit. And these colors are all free because I didn't unlock any palettes for it. For the socks, I went for the fishnets again because I was really thinking Counterflow Concerto, but I wasn't trying to copy it, just draw inspiration from it. So, Free Spirit. And shoes, Beat of Light from Blossoming Future, dyed in free colors. I think I just used a one color here. Yeah, area one, everything else is the same. Now for the headwear, I used this hat from the permanent banner bug catching outfit, Forest Fluttering Autumn. So I don't think I evolved it, so this is probably from the glow up version. And these are free colors. Yeah, they're all free colors. So here's the hair without it. This also looks very nice, right? Here it is with the hat. I love how the cat banner hair looks with this hat, with a lot of hats. Yeah, so it completely changes the look, and I always like it when hairs do that. Uh, but a lot of the hairs get completely tucked in, like the ones with ponytails, and you can't see anything. But I don't like that. But this one, yeah, it works. For the earrings, I used these Batwing Pulse. So these are craftable for free. You get the sketches for it somewhere in game. I don't remember. I just had them. I had the sketches sitting in my craftables for so long. I just recently crafted it, and isn't this amazing? This totally fits the whole vibe. And for the neckwear, I used this Spinning Joy from Adventure Ride again, the biker set, and I just dyed this bit because it was orange and it was bothering me. I used a free color. For the choker, I'm using Starfall Path. So this was from the Dance Till Dawn banner, part of the 4-star. So yeah, Enduring Bond. And I dyed it in, I think, 3 colors. Yes, all 3. As for the makeup, Dream Ode, which is the cat banner makeup, Delicate Moonlight, which is free, Soft Waves from the permanent banner, Shattered Starlight, craftable, so this is supposed to be the Sea of Stars makeup, Silver Haze from also craftable from Silver Gale Saria. And here she is in Nikki's base skin tone, Moonlit Snow, Twilight Reflections, Passionate Banquet. Here's a close-up of the makeup and all of the skin tones. I think, yeah, these makeup, all of these work really well on all of the skin tones. Doesn't she look super cool riding the bike as well? I feel like that also fits the whole vibe. And here she is. Yeah, here she is in the Sea of Stars. And here on stage. Now, the reason I made this video was because I was really drawn to the mid-patch 4-stars, and I wanted to pull for them both on my main account, and I ended up pulling neither because, well, first of all, I'm very picky on what I pull on my main account, and yeah, I already have a lot of pieces, I feel like. But more than that, We only have 7 outfit slots, and every single one is filled with current banner outfits because I did pull for that on my main. And in fold, what is up with that? Like, what's the point of me pulling for the banner outfits if I can't even have them in rotation? First of all, the 4 stars were released so late, and we're already headed into the next season pretty soon. If I had more slots, maybe I would actually consider pulling them here, but for now, yeah, she's enough to make me happy. And yeah, every single slot here filled with uh, outfits I made using the current 5 stars. I will be sharing them, so do look forward to that. But maybe you don't have that problem. You don't like the 5 star, you don't have all your slots filled with new outfits that didn't even get their time to shine. And yeah, you would like to pull. In that case, check out my videos where I pull for Counterflow Concerto and Starry Nocturne. And I will be sharing outfits I made using pieces from those banners, so look forward to that. I will never get tired of this animation. I really wish they give us more rideables. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more Infinity Nikki and other fashion game content, consider subscribing. He will ride off into the sunset. And thanks for watching. Bye.